Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
Hey, it's me.
We're good.
We're good.
Auntie, where is Daddy?
At work.
Where? Where did he go?
No.
Is he on holiday? He didn't leave us.
Yeah.
Are we sad?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so funny. Okay. You want to go finish eating your breakfast? Stay here too, that's also fine.
Mom.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. So, as you heard, Artie and I are all alone for a couple of weeks. Jake got asked to go down south about 5 hours away to a depot and work and help them out for a couple of weeks because they have a lot of work to do and not enough staff. So we said, yes, why not? Off you go. Go and have a 2-week baby moon by yourself. So yeah, look, there's been a lot of things that are going on around about it. It's not been easy, but that's it. He left this morning, so it is just the two of us. Hey, Artie, should we have a party?
Yeah.
Oh, the funny thing is like Artie doesn't know. He woke up this morning and said, Daddy gone on holiday. Now, where's Daddy gone? Has Daddy gone to Albany?
Yeah.
And he's going to go, who's he going to see there? Who's he going to see?
Auntie.
Auntie Jody.
Auntie.
Yeah, so my life besties have packed up and moved down to Albany with my goddaughter and my basically godson. Are you alright? What are you doing?
I get up.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, careful. There you go. Someone has a black eye. What did you do to your eye? You got an itchy ear.
Yeah.
What did you do to your eye?
It's here.
You got an itchy ear. What have you done to your eyeball? Did you hurt it? Got a big bore. The other one. It's that one.
Yeah.
Don't poke yourself in the eye. What did you do? You hit yourself on the drawers last night.
Yeah.
And then woke up this morning with a shiner.
Down.
So anyway, it is Monday, the 13th of May. Can I help you? It's Monday the 13th of May. Yesterday was Mother's Day in Australia, so happy Mother's Day to all of the mums, the nannies, the grandmas, the aunties, everyone who plays a mother role, whether you've had children or not. You're out there, we know it. I put way too much moisturiser on my hands. You want some moisturiser on your face?
Yeah.
Come here. Look up. Oh, beautiful. It was. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you all had a fabulous day. We had a really nice day. We had breakfast with my mum and my sisters, and then went up to Jake's parents' house and we had lunch with Big Nonna and Jake's mum. So that was nice. And then my stepmom came over for a coffee in the afternoon, and then it was just all stations go, packing Jake's bags, getting all of his food ready, just all of the things, you know? So yeah, anyway, it's fine. It'll be fine. I mean, 20 weeks pregnant and I'm a 2.5-year-old, but I have lots of help, so I'm not stressed at all. And we've been alone a couple of times. Jake's had to go to Melbourne and Brisbane and all those things for work, so it's not unnormal for us, but I just need to make sure that I lean on a lot more people this time. Also, weird pregnancy thing this week, my gums are swollen. It's so weird, like the little bits that got up between my teeth. It happened to me in the last pregnancy too. I just remember waking up one day being like, why do my teeth feel weird? And your teeth change a lot during pregnancy, which is why they say if you're trying for a baby and you know that you're trying, you should always go and have a big teeth workup, dental workup, just in case you need anything done that you didn't know about, because you can't really have dental work done while you're pregnant. You can do your scales and cleans and stuff, but they don't really like to do anything major. So anyway, hot tip for you. So yeah, I've got a little bit of swollen gums this week, but other than that, I'm fine. My stomach is starting to feel very tight. little tucker in there is starting to move around a lot, to the point where I can actually just put my hands on my belly and I can feel him already. And I swear that happened around the same time with Artie, but like I really had to like push my hands in and try because I was so much bigger. But yeah, so anyway, that's been nice, and Jake got to feel him for the first time. Actually, literally only last night was one of the second times, I reckon. He had his arm laying across my stomach and he's like, is the baby moving? And I said, yeah. He goes, I can feel him. And I pointed to like on where Jake's arm was laying. I was like, he's right around here. And he goes, that's literally where I felt it. So he was kicking daddy. So that was nice. And I don't think it's like enough yet that Artie will understand or be able to feel. But yeah, so anyway, obviously I have Mondays off because I don't have any work on Mondays at the moment. Kind of feel like a bit of a fraud, like just being unemployed on a Monday, you know. So anyway, I do have some extra work coming up with some support work friends, so that will be nice just to get a few extra hours. We have our 20-week scan this week. Obviously Jake is not home. He also wasn't home for the first pregnancy, but that is fine. You can't pick and choose these things. So that is on Friday, so I'll be going with my mum, and it will be so nice to see Bub. There is a few things. They actually wanted me to go a little bit earlier in this pregnancy because being a gastric sleeve patient, making sure that he's growing, that I'm eating enough, all of those things. And obviously the main way to know if I'm eating enough is the growth of the baby. So he has been measuring ahead in each scan, but obviously at this point is where like they should have had a big growth spurt. So, I mean, look, I can feel him moving and stuff. I don't feel like I have any worries. I did lose 2 kilos on the scales last week, which is weird. Like, I feel like I'm eating so much, and I feel like some days I'm eating too much, and then like, yeah, I don't know. Obviously that's the only real thing that I've got to go off. And I only really check at the end of every week when my week changes over. So yeah, I was a bit surprised. But that could be anything. It could just mean that he's taking everything that he needs and that, you know, I'm losing a little bit of body fat. I don't know. Are you singing Old MacDonald? Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take Arthur to school this morning. Then I've got to go pick up like a click and collect from Chemist Warehouse. And what else do I have to do? Oh, I got to go to Kmart because Jake and Artie got me a beautiful button-up long sleeve silk 90 that I did ask for another one. I do have like a Peter Alexander one, but my sister has it from when she was pregnant. I let her take it to hospital, so I asked her for that back finally. I knew I'd given it to someone, but careful. I couldn't remember if it was my sister or my best friend. So anyway, I'm also back on my nasal strip. I've just moisturised, haven't I? What a waste. Get off me. Anyway, I'm back on my breathe rights because if you've been here since like years and years and years ago, I have really shitty sinuses, and when I fall pregnant, you can tell I get really nasally. Like it doesn't sound like I'm breathing out of my nose at all. So these like literally just like lift up your nose and open everything up. There's really great brands these days. They used to only be like these ones. But I still just have a bunch left from my last pregnancy, so I've just been using those mainly at night, but I forgot last night, and this morning I can feel that I'm like, I can't breathe out of my nose properly. Like I can if I try, but this nostril was always blocked. So anyway, that's just another thing that's been helping. But other than that, what was I saying? Yep, so I'm going for my scan on Friday. I'll be 20 weeks on the dot. But other than that, like I feel fine. I feel like I'm eating enough. I just need to make sure on my days off I keep eating, because the problem is like I've eaten raisin toast this morning with Artie. I've had half a mug of Milo. Oh, I thought there was a fly in it. So I'll take him to school. I'll go to the shops and do what I have to do. I might get a coffee while I'm out, but I'll need to make sure I come home and have something for morning tea. So I might have like some yogurt and some fruit, and then obviously have lunch. And then I've got afternoon tea for Mother's Day at Artie's daycare today. So that'll be fun. And then we'll just have something easy for dinner. But that's it. It's just us for the 2 weeks. So there's not really been a whole lot happening. I'm trying to sort of vlog like every second week. If I do vlog random bits in between, then obviously I just add them into whichever vlog comes next. But it's obviously a lot being back at school now. Oh yeah, so we've just finished our 2 weeks of intro. this semester looks massive. I have got an assignment that has opened finally, so I may even give that a crack today, just have a look. We haven't finished the delivery for it, so a lot of the stuff I've looked at so far, I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? Blah, but then I've got to remember we've only done the intro lectures. We still have like 6 lectures to go for each unit. So I might just like have a scroll through and see if anything, you know, pertains to what we've done so far. But other than that, we're just gonna chill out. We have no plans while Jake is away other than me working. Uncle Brock's home this week, so that worked at a good time because he'll help out, you know, on the afternoons and stuff, picking Artie up if I can't. But that's about it. So anyway, welcome to Mayhem. Let's just see how we survive for the next week or two. Anyway, I hope you're all well. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name's Hayley. I'm a student nurse from Perth, Western Australia. I am a mother to a 2.5-year-old and I am 20 weeks pregnant with our second little boy. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Let's have a bump update. Artie, who's in here? Oh, not supposed to say his name.
Yeah.
Some days I feel massive. Some days, like yesterday, I wore a skin tight dress and everyone said, you don't look like you're 20 weeks pregnant yet. And I was just like, thanks so much. So it's a hard place in a rock compared to last time. But anyway, let's just get on with the week and see how we go. Hello. Okay, so it's 11:45. I took Artie to school. Then I went to the shops. Okay, first of all, I had a $5 credit on my coffee club card. I swear I did see something the other day though saying like, you have $13 worth of credits, like don't forget to use this soon. So I don't know, they obviously expire, but it left me with $5. So anyway, I was like, oh, because most places you go to, okay, Soul Origin, one of my favorite places to get coffee, and you always like get a free one every now and again, which is great, and I'm one away from getting a free one. However, if you've got credits to use, like if you have a free coffee, you can just get a free coffee. But if you have like a, you know, build up of credits, you can use them to get like free soups and stuff like that. But you can't just walk up and get a free soup, even if you have the voucher for it, like you can a coffee. You have to like still spend $5. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. So anyway, I went up to Coffee Club and said, I've got $5 on my card I want to use before it expires because I just lost $7. Do I have to, like, what's the minimum spend? She was like, no, as long as you've got $5 minimum on your club card, you can use it. So it cost me $1.40 for my coffee out of pocket. And then I didn't spend any other money at the shop because I can't remember if I was saying this morning I wanted to go and take back the nightie that Artie and Jake got me for Mother's Day and get a bigger size at Kmart because, like, you know, my husband, I said, yeah, size 14 to 16 will be fine. But I didn't know he was going to buy me silk, and obviously silk doesn't stretch. So anyway, I went into Kmart and I was like, I'll go and have a look first, make sure they've got what I want on the shelf. If not, I'll pick something else. And I was very lucky because first thing I saw hanging up was the exact navy white pinstripe silk long sleeve dressing gown nightie that I wanted in a size 18. So I'll be able to wear this for the rest of my pregnancy, and then I can wear it at hospital when I have my bub. So I was very happy about that, but it's a little bit dusty because I think they obviously just refilled them this morning. So I'm going to chuck it in the wash. And then I just had to pick up some more prenatals from Chemist Warehouse, which I ordered last week. I haven't had them for about 2 weeks, but I've still been taking my Megafol every day and all of my other vitamins. But this obviously just helps with my iron and all the rest of it. So I'm just going to fill up my little pill pot whilst I'm here. 1, 2, 3. Why have I got, oh yeah, I missed my meds on Friday. I missed my meds on Friday, so that's fine. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll move those over to Thursday, and then on Thursday night I'll restock. So what am I currently taking? So being post-Barry, obviously bariatric, sorry, forgot slang. I should also take today's tablets. So I take, so I'm supposed to take a multivitamin every day. So as I was trying to conceive, I started taking Elevit again. And then Natalis brought out their own version of Elevit. So it's exactly the same ingredients and makeup. It's just like the generic brand. And so this box is $50 compared to $70 for Elevit. And that's when it's on special for the big box. Obviously this angle is very not flattering too, I just realized, but that's fine, who cares? So anyway, I've been trialing this and I love it. I don't react to it. I don't vomit it up. everything's fine. But obviously this has everything in it that I could need. It has folic acid, iron, iodine, thiamine, so B1, which I still take vitamin B anyway. So there's a couple of things that I double up on, like folic acid and vitamin B. Also calcium, I take Caltrate Plus, and I also take vitamin D, because obviously vitamin D helps with calcium absorption. And this also still has cholecalciferol in it as well. So there's a couple of things that I've doubled up on, but these have like the minimum in them. So it's fine for me to take all of these together. I don't vomit, I don't get sick. So what have we got? Let's close this. So I have my Aciloprime, which is for my OCD meds, calcium, prenatals, vitamin D, Megafol, and then vitamin B, which this is a sublingual melts under the tongue one. So I always take that by itself. But yeah, I'm really trying, my focus this week is to really stick to my meds, obviously, especially with Jake being away. I don't have a second person here to see my container sitting on the bench and seeing the date is still full and going, you haven't taken your meds. So I need to stick to that. So I actually, my phone's recording, but once I get off the phone, I need to change my med alarm, because my med alarm goes off at 8:30 in the morning. But at 8:30 in the morning, on my days off, Artie and I are probably just waking up. I don't take them because I haven't eaten yet. Being pregnant, I need to eat to take them, because when I haven't, I vomited. And obviously that's a waste of my meds. So I need to change the alarm on my phone to lunchtime, because at least then if I haven't taken them on my own accord before lunch, then at least it will go off. And if I'm in class or I'm at work or whatever, I can just keep snoozing it on my Apple Watch until I go on lunch, and then I remember to take them. That is the only way that it works for me these days. So that's fine. Also, how cute are these little socks that my mum got me? Little fluffy ones, super nude, and they're like ankle ones too, which is adorable. So I can wear these with my Crocs to school. Stop it. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna take my meds. I'm gonna have something for lunch and chill out for a bit. What else did I do? I bumped into one of my friends at the shops, who every time we bump into each other, like she's always in a rush or I'm always in a rush. And today we were both just like getting our coffee, kid-free, like post-school drop-off, and literally stood there for like half an hour chatting. It was so nice. So that was great. And I just like pondered around like a little trophy wife, just with my coffee and my little shopping bag, and just like went and had a browse at like Big W. Obviously didn't spend any money because I've got no money to spend right now. But that's fine. It was just nice to like have a browse around. I'm going to do a beef chow mein with lots of veggies and some egg noodles for dinner. So I messaged Dana and said, this is what's for dinner, because I don't ask my friends to come over for dinner. I tell them what's for dinner, and that just means come over for dinner. Which is like every other day anyway. So I'm cooking anyway, which means she may as well benefit from it, and then it means I get some company too. So yeah, I'm just going to chill out. I can hear the washing is still going, so when that finishes I'll put it in the dryer. But other than that, I don't have much else to do until literally 3:30. So I have 3.5 hours to myself to just chill out on the couch. I'm going to watch some sort of soppy romance Netflix thing that Jake's sister sent me a few things to watch while Jake's away. I have just watched the Anne Hathaway one. I loved it. I'm obsessed. If you ask me what sort of books do you want to read or what sort of movies do you want to watch, like that is it. Obsessed. Anyway, enough from me. I'm going to go and chill out. My back is so sore this pregnancy. It is like ridiculous. I was walking around the shops and I was like, I really should have my belly belt on because my fucking back is sore. Anyway, excuse the French. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's 3:10. I'm going to Artie's school in half an hour for afternoon tea for Mother's Day. So I figured, what can I do in this last little quiet period that I have to get ready for this afternoon so it's not so heckers. So I'm gonna prep dinner. I'm just gonna time lapse it. So I'm gonna prep dinner, I'm gonna empty the dishwasher. That's it while I'm listening to some music. Hello. Happy Tuesday afternoon. As you can see, my child looks like he's been pulled through a rose bush. So in 2 days since my husband's left, my child has a black eye and a massive scratch in his nose. Of course. So anyway, the eye situation was my husband's fault. Well, no, not his fault, but he fell into the drawers whilst he was playing with my husband. Woke up Monday morning with a massive black eye on that side. No more? Okay, that's all right. And then today we went to the park with some friends and he was crazy on his bike and literally rolled it off the path into the sand pit, but smashed his nose on his handlebars. Hey. Yeah. Stunt man. So yeah, it's about 3:20.
I want to be by.
It's in the boot because we're taking it to Nurse's house. Okay? So anyway, we are just packing up our stuff. Now he's on his electric bike. So we're just packing up our stuff to go out to my in-laws. Normally I would drop Arthur off there tonight, then Jake and I would come home, tidy up, have dinner, have a good night's sleep, and then I have school tomorrow. But I really can't be bothered driving up there by myself and then all the way back. Everything in the house is done. I just have to tidy those dishes up before I leave. So I figured I may as well go stay up there for the night. My old bed's there. And then it's the same distance from theirs to the train station as from mine. So I can just leave in the morning. Arthur will stay there for the day. So I just packed my school bag, and yes, I'm using my old baby bag, which I've just recently pulled out of the cupboard because this sits better on my back at the moment. Right there. My Nordace backpack is like so long and it's just too much for me at the moment. So yeah, and I'm taking the bare minimum. You guys will be so proud of me. I literally have my iPad, my keyboard, my mouse, my charger, a notebook, a pencil case, an umbrella, and then just my little pouch with like my meds, my deodorant, some butter menthols, and some Panadol, and that's it. And my book. My book is on the side there. So it's very light, which is great. I've also packed my lunch. I've actually gone as far as I've got mine and Arthur's dinner ready. Mine and Arthur's dinner ready for tomorrow for when we get home, because I know I'll have a late day at school. Nonna will meet me back at the train station with Arthur and then we can just come home from there. So dinner is done, ready to go for tomorrow night. Yeah. So I've got a bagel for my breakfast. Yeah. What do you think Nonna's going to make for dinner? So we've got bagel and cream cheese for breakfast tomorrow morning. Some cookies for a snack. A rice pudding. I've got this big container of beef chow mein with egg noodles, so I'll eat like half and then half another time. Like at school still on the same day. Hey? Put fishy on.
Light on.
It is on. You go have a look.
Light.
I've got fruit salad, cake, cheese and crackers, and some tomatoes. So plenty of yummy stuff to snack on for the day. But yeah, so that should be more than enough for me. And obviously, I'm just gonna put my ice packs in here for now until I get up there, and then I'll take my ice packs out and put them in the freezer, and then just sit my lunchbox in the back fridge. So that's plenty. All of those snacks, plus that, plus my cream cheese and bagel and my rice pudding. That's more than enough. How did it literally do up before? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so obviously my bagel won't be in there tomorrow when I go to school. That's why it's a bit fuller. But anyway, so that's all done. Sorry, you're a bit low. That's better. I've obviously used my tripod at some stage somewhere else. Okay, I've filled my empty bottle up, you can't hear because it's full of ice, no water or anything. So I'll sit that in the fridge at my in-laws house tonight, and then at least tomorrow morning I can tip the excess water out, fill it up with cold water, and I've got some cordial. They do have an ice maker as well, but it just depends if like someone's actually like turned it on and it's made ice, or if it's been touched by the toddler and not gone on for the night. Touch button for the fridge. So that's it. School bag's done, my wallet, my car keys, and my meds and everything already in there. Lunchbox is done. I've got this. I just need to find a little USB bitty, which will be in my desk for me to plug this in, because this goes into my power board next to my desk. So I need that for my phone charger. I've also got a tea bag and 1 sugar in my thermos cup for the morning, so I can still make my tea and drink that on the way to the train station. Because I'll get a coffee in the city tomorrow. That's all that. Got Arthur's nappy bag ready to go in his water bottle. So now I'm just gonna go and pack our clothes and everything, and then get in the car and make our way up there.
Good morning. Guys, it's Friday. I'm pretty sure, well, I'll know once I go through and edit this vlog, that I haven't vlogged since Tuesday. So, first week with Jake being away. Look, it's not been bad, but I think that's a little depiction of just how busy it's been by myself. And obviously I had school and all the rest of it, so like I think I made a couple of TikToks, so I might insert those at some stage here. But I just, you know, coming home with the toddler by myself, doing dinner and bath and bed and everything. And normally bedtime is something that Jacob normally really does, because Artie is just so much better with him. Because if it's me, he's like, no, mummy, don't go, sort of situation. As well with Jake, Jake's very much like, on your bed, like a big boy, and go to sleep. And then he's like, bye daddy, see you tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's just a mummy thing. So yeah, but honestly, like, he's been great. It's been fine. I'm a little bit tired, but that's to be expected after the week of school. It is currently just before 7:30 a.m. I have just had a nice shower. I have been setting the heater to come on at like 5 o'clock in the mornings, because it has been chilly AF in the mornings. And then like in the afternoon, it's like a bit warm again. So we're in that really awkward phase. It's a really weird, yeah, we're in that really awkward phase of the year where it's like, it's autumn, winter's almost here, winter is coming. Anywho, so today is a big day. I'm going for our 20-week anatomy scan for our baby. I'm very excited. I'm not stressed. Oh, I'm not actually stressed at all. I'm excited to see Bob, because I haven't seen him since like, I don't know, when did I go? 15 weeks? 16 weeks I had my hospital appointment, and she did like a quick little, like, yeah, so yeah, it's probably been about 4 weeks. And I know he has grown so much, so I'm very excited. And obviously the anatomy scan is good. It's a nice long one. You get to see literally like every single part of their body. You know, being a medical student as well, that's exciting. And my mum is coming with me because obviously Jacob is away. And I wasn't supposed to be able to get this Friday appointment, but they wanted me to go in earlier than 20 weeks, but I'm 20 weeks on the dot today. And I was like, look, I have uni, like I can come on the Tuesday or the Friday, but then it's also an expensive appointment. And I was like, I also need to wait until I've been paid, because I need to pay for it up front, and then I'll get like some money back from Medicare. So I was like, look, I can do Friday, but I'll be 20 weeks on the dot. And she's like, oh, the specialist really wants you to come earlier. And I think that's just because I've had the gastric sleeve and I'd lost weight in my last report. And they just want to obviously make sure Bubs is fine, but I don't have any qualms. Like, I'm putting on weight, I feel fine. So anyway, I was like, this is the best that I can do. When it was initially, it was booked for next Friday. So this is technically earlier for them. So that was, you know, me compromising. I was like, cool, I can come on the Friday. That's it. She's like, oh, we don't do clinic appointments on Fridays. Fridays is like surgeries and blah, blah. And I was like, look, that's all I can give you. She's like, okay, I'll call you back. So then she rang me back and said, yeah, Dr. Jeffries will see you first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock, before she goes in for the rest of her day. So that was great. But yeah, so she was just like, normally you can bring 2 people, but she was like, this is like a, you know, emergent appointment sort of thing. She's like, you can bring 1 guest with you. And I was like, look, that's fine. So yeah, so my mum's going to come with me. She came to my OB appointment last time, but I'd said to her, like, I'm also need you today as like a babysitter for Artie because he wasn't at school that day. I said, and Susan doesn't really do an ultrasound, like she'll do a quick scan and a heartbeat check. So you'll get to see something, but like, just don't have big expectations. So that's why I was like, you can come to the anatomy scan. And then obviously it just worked out that Jake is away because obviously if Jake was home, he would be coming with me and it was only 1 person today. So anyway, so that's all good. I'm just about to go and get Arthur up and we're gonna have some breakfast. And then I'm planning on leaving here like just after 8 o'clock so I can get him to daycare and then get on the road. It's about a half an hour drive, but it is obviously at the time of day where a lot of people are commuting. So I'm kind of going across and not in the main traffic. So I should be okay. But yeah, so anyway, the week's been pretty chill. It hasn't been too stressful other than the fact that Arthur smashed his nose and had a black eye on Sunday. So, you know, great, love it. Boy mum life things. So yeah, I will update you all after I've had my scan later today. I do have work at 2:30 today until 8 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to go for my scan and then come home and maybe have a little bit of a nap or like just at least chill out on the couch for a bit and have some lunch. And then I'll head off and I will probably take my dinner with me tonight because normally I don't do bedtime for Owen, but his parents are away and the sitter that they've got for the other kids doesn't care, or not doesn't care for the kid. You know what I mean? Like that she's there for the other kids. So that's why us girls are still scheduled on, but longer hours. So we will put him to bed and then it's just a matter of if he goes to sleep straight away or not. So I was like, I'll take my dinner because I know I'll be hungry. And Artie's godparents will have him this afternoon and come and put him to bed and wait till I get home. So very lucky, very grateful for our village. Anywho, that's me off. I'll chat to you guys later. Come on, long legs. Daddy long legs.
It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. Pack my lunch for school. And I know I said I was going to be sleeping at my in-laws tonight, but I have just not been feeling great. Like my throat is just so sore. I have no other symptoms of anything. I've done COVID tests and I'm fine, but just my glands are so sore. So anyway, I forgot to get some more oranges from their house. That's okay, I'm going out there again tomorrow. So I decided to just drop Artie off, stay for dinner and come home. It is 9:20. I've just done the dishes, cleaned up. I did clean up this afternoon pretty much before we left, other than the dishes, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. But like, I swear to gosh, this phone, I've emptied it so many times. And like, I know the videos that I've gone and deleted, and then sometimes it's like, it's resynced overnight and the videos are back. I kept wondering why. Then I realized the app that I used to edit, even though I delete them off there once I've uploaded them and they're done, I still need to clear the cache because the cache still holds on. God knows why. So anyway, I have 70 gigs free now. You're welcome. Anyway, look at this ginormous thing. Like, she's just getting heavy. But also I'm gonna like post a little photo at the end of this video because I feel ginormous. I just feel like that's a pregnant thing, right? Like you feel like you're taking up the planet. My sister and my best friend said to me today, you wouldn't even tell if you were like walking towards me, I wouldn't even know that you were pregnant until you turned to the side. And even then, I just look pudgy down here. But if I lift my shirt, like this is just a small jumper. Anyway, so that kind of made me feel a little bit better because I'm just feeling a bit gross. Then I found tonight I was bathing Artie at my in-laws, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the bathroom I used to take all my bump photos in. So while Artie's in the bath, I took like a super cute little bump photo. And then I found one at exactly 21 weeks pregnant that I posted on my Instagram in the exact same spot. And so I like just not comparing myself, but reminding myself that I have come so far, and that yes, I'm going to have body issues where I feel huge because I'm pregnant and that's just what it's like. But I have had surgery, and wow, okay. Obviously things are very different this time. My starting weight was half my body weight last time. Not that it's about any of that. I really couldn't give a shit. I'm just grateful to be pregnant and growing a human. But I still feel things. I am still human. So anyway, I'm already being scanned a little bit more frequently to make sure that my baby is growing, that I'm not having eating issues. This queen is eating, I'll tell you that much. That is not an issue. However, they still think that there is room to move. So anyway, I've resorted to like not eating more sugary stuff, but buying things like rice puddings instead of just yogurt. I have a little bit of sugar in my tea. I've gone back to having whole milk. I'm making things like slices with the extra bits in them, oats and stuff. Like I'm packing 2 meals for school tomorrow. I'm trying. The queen is trying to eat. But then I feel like on the other hand of that, I'm starting to feel a bit dehydrated because I am trying to eat so much. I can't drink as much when I eat so much, and I have to like space it out that I'm just not getting as much liquid in. So anyway, it's a 4-1-1, but let me get my lunchbox and let's pack some stuff for tomorrow. And as I was saying before I got cut off in my video, we are at the end of our tether. Jake has been away for, it'll be 2 weeks when he gets home. We have had like $0. We are like completely empty slate. I'm a very transparent person. I'm a student nurse. It's just the way that it is. We're recovering from placement. Then he got sent away, but he doesn't get his like allowance for being away until he gets back. It's dumb, but anyway, it's just how it works. So we've had to pay for 2 households worth of food and living for the last 2 weeks. Obviously they paid for his accommodation and stuff, but they didn't supply him with his fund for food until he gets paid next, which is this week. He'll get half of it and then he'll get half in the next one. He's fortnightly. It's annoying. Anywho, it's fine. Oh, hello. Someone's saying hello. But it just meant that like we had to do 2 food shops so that he could take food down. And even then, like I sent him some money to go down with, but he still used that. You know, he went out for dinner a couple of times, caught up with some friends while he was down there, you know, and just things like he's not at home. So like he's got to eat. So anyway, it's been tight. And yeah, I have literally been so good. It's been actually giving me a lot of time to just like get some things done at home. And then also utilizing a lot of the stuff we have in the fridge and the pantry that I probably haven't used as much to like see what I can create, like Wheat Bix Slice. And when I first tried it, I was like, oh yeah, like it's actually a lot better than I thought. But like I was like, okay, like it can be a treat for Artie, but I've been hauling it. Like I have been hauling, like there's only 6 bits left. This whole thing was full, but I did pack like 4 bits for Artie to take up to Nana's house as well. So, you know, anyway, so anyway, let's pack my lunchbox. Now, I had been making my little porridge sachets for the last 2 weeks and taking those, and that has been the best. I've been eating them at home as well, but I also I literally have the tiniest bit of milk left, and I'm about to make a cup of tea because that's not enough for me to make porridge or have cereal in the morning. But I have 1 bagel left with some cream cheese. So I'm going to make my bagel when I leave in the morning. I eat that on the way to the train station. I normally either do that or toast, but I don't have any butter left either. I just used it for the rest of my cooking. So I'm not going to have toast because I need to have butter and Vegemite on my toast. It's a thing, okay? Don't at me. So, okay, I've got leftover fried rice with chicken kebabs that I had for dinner last night. Was amazing. So I'm going to take that for my morning tea meal. And then I've got this creamy tomato bacon pasta I pulled out of the freezer that I'm going to take for my lunch meal. Just heavy on the carbs, you know. So both of those meals have a decent amount of protein in them as well. Yep. So that's awesome. Rice pudding, cheese and crackers, salami stick. I'm going to cut this apple up and take it with some peanut butter. My father-in-law always brings really cool treats home from work because he works for a company that gets to test things before he obviously, like, they put them into stores. So I got the new LCM's treats. And it just says that they're chocolate flavor or the white ones, rice bubbles, with marshmallows. But I already tried one today and it's like the old LCM recipe before they made them super small where it was really marshmallowy. So there was 2 boxes. I took half chocolate, half white ones. Chocolate, I had original today, so I'll take chocolate tomorrow. So I'll get some peanut butter for that. I'll have my bagel. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pack some wheat bix slice as well. I think I'll chop my apple up and put it in here and put the peanut butter in there as well. Smells like dishwasher. I'm gonna rinse it. We're back. Also, I only use brown raw sugar in my stuff. My dad, thank him for that. He's so fussy, and like I never used to keep sugar in the house other than caster sugar for cooking. But when he would come over for coffees, he would be like, do you have brown sugar and full cream milk? And so, sorry, not brown sugar, raw sugar. So that became a thing, and then now like I can't drink anything else in my tea. If I have sugar in my tea, still don't have sugar in my coffee, have sugar in my Milo, but that's about it. So anyway, it takes me ages to get through this, and then like, Dad, if you see this, come visit me because I have sugar. He won't, but my stepmom might, and she'll tell him. My mum's sending me money for a coffee tomorrow, which is so bloody sweet. I was like, I don't need it. I've got money to catch the train and to park, to do all of that, and then we get paid tomorrow night and it's fine. But she was like, no, I'm sending you money for a coffee. So love my mum. Thank you so much, little bloody cutie. What would we do without parents, hey? Okay, apple. I'm just like the kind of person where like, I know my parents are there, and same as like Jake's parents and stuff, but like, we just don't, like we'd rather struggle than ask, because if it's not something that's a necessity, then like we don't need it. So like on the weekend when we went to the market, like Artie asked for a chino because he saw the coffee van, and like Jake's mum just threw me some cash and was like, go and get a coffee, and I was like, thank you so much. And like, I'm not complaining. Like we have a roof over our heads. Some people don't even have that. And okay, my peanut butter's not gonna fit in there, so that's fine. We'll get a little container for that, but there's my apple. We got a roof over our head. We've had food. Like, yeah, I've missed out on a few ingredients and stuff, but like, we've made it work. We go to bed not hungry every night, and some people don't even have that. So we feel blessed and grateful regardless. We don't need all those other things. They're just materialistic treats. Like, we just don't need it. Like, I know our parents love to want to help us. I don't just mean like me and Jake. I mean like in general. I'm sure like if you have parents out there, they would rather you come to them because they want to help you. But we're just like, no, it's fine. We don't not have money because we're like smoking and drinking and taking drugs and all the rest of it. We are just working our asses off and studying and becoming better versions of ourselves. So it just, you know, some weeks, yeah, it's a little bit harder to do that, and that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Like I said, there is people out there that completely go without, that don't have a warm place to sleep at night. So we are very thankful. Okay, I'm going to take 2 bits of wheat bix slice, so that's good. That's a nice little iron hit. There's some oats in there, so a bit of protein as well. How much milk's left? Oh, it's going to be so milky, but what's the point in putting a dribble back in the fridge? That's okay. It'll be nice. I'm an English breakfast girl as well, just in case you were wondering. But look, it says the most amazing mum. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, don't mind me sculling that because it's not super hot now. Take a fork and a spoon for lunch, and I've got rice pudding. I'm gonna take my cup to put my coffee in the morning so it stays hot in class. I think that's it. Like I don't know why I'm just not in a vibe to slick that right now. I will get my coffee when I get to the city. I might even wait and get it at morning tea, to be fair. It just depends how the day's going. I'll have my bagel on the way. I think that's it. And then I'll obviously fill my water bottle up. Still got chocolate bars left from nursing day last week, so take one of those as well. I feel like packing my lunchbox is just like the best amount of time that I have to commit to you guys and talk to you right now. So anyway, I'm gonna pack up this mess. I'm gonna have a shower, get into bed. I've taken some Panadol and I actually do feel better now. So hopefully, oh, that feels so much better on my throat. Okay, anyway, have a fabulous week. The last melon. Why do I do this to myself? Well, it does taste delicious though. Okay, I'm currently in bed and I was going to voice record this whole thing and I couldn't be bothered, but here is a little look at everything that we got. We haven't done a proper food shop in 3 weeks and my husband's been away for 2 weeks. So, you know, I probably needed to do a massive stock up. Favorite time of the year for all of the dark green veg and all of my favorite fruits, because food and fruits, you know. But just some bits and pieces to restock the pantry, restock the freezer, including chicken nuggets because they're a staple and I'm pregnant, so leave me alone. We literally needed like every single spread, our sugar-free maple, lots of almond milk. These are just some new cheese snacks I saw, and that's some pork crackle because my husband likes it. Favorite sugar-free drinks, things like vinegar and like tin tomatoes, chicken stock, all the random things. We needed lots of cereals. We buy a few cereals at a time and just get through them. I'm obsessed with honey porridge at the moment, and of course cornflakes for everything. And all of my baking stuff, like literally I bake so many things from scratch, and like I have been on the dregs of everything, so I'm very happy. And we needed like body wash, shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent. I also needed some vitamin D and some calcium, and they were actually both on special half price at Woolies. Toilet paper, dishwasher tablets, and yeah, it's a lot. So anyway, just enjoy me cleaning out my fridge. And you know what? I was actually really proud because our food waste over this like fortnight has been absolutely minimal. Like, I think because we've been like really low in finances and Jake's been away, it's really given me a good insight into like, okay, what can I create with what we've got here? And I've made some really cool things. Obviously, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I finally have a bread maker because I'm becoming more okay with the fact that I have a second baby on the way and I'm not going to be able to do like 2-day doughs like I used to. So anyway, here's me now disinfecting my bench because obviously I had like a whole grocery store of crap on there. And I'm just going to stop talking now and you can enjoy the rest of it. I'm going to make my lunch for tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. I always feel like the lunch the day after your grocery shop is literally the best lunch of the week. As you can hear, I sound like crap at the moment. I'm not super sick, but I am definitely like stressed and exhausted and tired. So I'm gonna stop talking. Enjoy this. Oh yeah, I think I was like looking for my meds in my bag. Anyway, we've already had dinner and Artie is in bed and we had dinner at my in-laws. So I literally picked up our groceries on the way home. And look, if you watched my video from last night, I remembered to get oranges. I was so happy. So anyway, enjoy and I'll speak to you guys soon. my god, yum. Okay. Lunch. Good morning. Just thinking this morning, I was like, why do I look so good? So glowy. Oh, I know, because I slept last night. Thank you, Fabi Bean Child, for letting mama sleep. Because the pregnancy insomnia is a real thing. Like, even in my first pregnancy, I don't know, it gets me every time. I can be so tired, but then I also thrive. Like yesterday I had a whole day of lectures and I don't know, I still survived. I stayed at school the whole day. However, I am sounding a bit muskier this morning. Musky, is that the right word? Husky maybe? I don't know. My throat was super dry last night. I don't know. I don't have any more symptoms still other than just what's happening in here and up here in the back of my throat. It's not sore. It's just like chunky. And then like I get this dry cough, which I've had. I don't know. I think I have like a postnasal drip. I think I'm going to have to like go and see my doctor again, because this goes back to like when I had tonsillitis in September on placement. Then a couple of months later I got those tiny little ulcers in my mouth from like stress and from obviously like the end of placement stuff, and I don't know, it was just this whole thing. My ears itchy. So I think this is my sinuses, but it's this cough that I've had since September. Like it just will not go away. And like my husband's coming home and he's just, I'm like, bro, the cough's still there. So I mean, it's up to you whether you come home or not at this stage. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it could be like a postnasal drip, because who knows. Anyway, so I just like, I feel like I can't breathe at all through, like I could only ever breathe through one nostril anyway. So if anyone knows how to fix that, it's been my whole life, but it's the good one. Like, why am I glowing today? All I'm wearing is moisturizer. I have not had time to do my skincare, and like this little dickhead on my face still won't go away. But someone said to me yesterday, I was like walking towards them and I was like eyes under my thing and I was like, I haven't slept. And this girl comes up to me and she was like, can I just say I follow you on TikTok? And she's like, you are glowing in real life. And I was just like, thank you. So if that was you, thank you so much, because I can't remember what your name was. I'm normally really good with that stuff, but I feel like there was a lot of mumbling and my ears are like half blocked. So anyway, so it is 7:27 a.m. Now, you guys know I have 3 trains that I aim for in the morning. One gets me to school ridiculously early, but it's like, I aim for that, and if I make it, that's amazing, I've won the lottery. The middle one is like the better one. I don't have like too much extra time to wait around for school to start, especially during winter when it's cold. But it's enough time for me to like get there, get my coffee, socialize. I wanted to be early this morning because my favorite coffee shop owner is back today. So I've still been going there, but I haven't seen her. And I heard a little secret, so I'm really excited to see her. I haven't seen her since I was like maybe 8 or 9 weeks pregnant. And her head chef came out yesterday, and like he comes and talks to me all the time, but he came out and was like, Sophie's gonna be back tomorrow. And I was just like, oh my god. He's like, she's so excited to see you, will you be here? And I said yes. So anyway, I still have more than enough time to get my coffee and then mosey on to school. But I will be getting my 3rd train, which it's been a while since I've got this one. So this one comes at 7:37. I get off the train like just on 8, and then it will take me like 10 minutes to walk to the coffee shop. I'll get my coffee and then go to school. But today is like the biggest morning tea thingy that Australia does. I said before, the world's biggest morning tea. My husband's like, I don't think so. I was like, you know what I mean. So anyway, we're donating money. I can't remember where. I think they're doing it for the Cancer Council as well, which is really big to us right now. I am also doing the breast cancer money fundraiser. My words don't even work this morning. For the whole of June. So there is a link in my page, and I am going to be wearing something pink every day for June. I'm trying to organize pink scrubs, but I'm struggling to like find some that like they look really small and fitted, and I'm like, I have a baby bump, so I don't know. So if you have pink scrubs and you can help me out, please let me know. But anyway, I'll be wearing something pink every day for June. And I don't know if I've spoken about it on here, but somebody very, very close to us was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 4, metastatic this year. She did just get some good news, but she's still got a long road to recovery. So anyway, I really wanted to, you know, with working in the healthcare system and stuff, jump onto that. So anyway, there's a link if you want to have a look, if you can spare a couple of bucks or, you know, one coffee a week, like that would be great. One coffee a week, one of your coffees for the week. I've already raised, I think, $180, and I obviously haven't even like really started it yet. So that's been amazing. So anyway, I donated my money this morning. I got my morning tea from daycare. I already ate my muffin, but I got some little protein balls and some chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going to put them in my bag. And I got some breakfast juice, which I'm super stoked for because wasn't really ready for a coffee. Definitely didn't want an instant coffee. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I have been drinking instant sachets because I've been poor, and oh my God, I can buy pods today. I just remembered. Anyway, maybe not, maybe I'll wait till next time. Who cares? Anyway, so yeah, love that. Got some little extra snacks for today. And I just feel like it's going to be a good day. Who knows? Might not make it through the whole day at school because I feel like crap, but I look great. At least there's that for me.
Guys, firstly, hi. I don't even know until I edit this video now how many days I actually committed to, and I'm sorry. So there may just be a few TikToks added into this YouTube video that was supposed to be a survive with me for 2 weeks whilst my husband is away. So anyway, I have survived, but if you can kind of tell by my voice, I am tired, I am drained, I am somewhat sick. I think I'm like sinusy, but we survived. We're alive. Hubby's home tomorrow. It hasn't been too bad. It's also very busy. I'm just in the city because I've got uni today. So anyway, if you've watched it and you got anything out of it, love that for you. I'm currently 21 weeks pregnant, living the dream, finally wearing maternity scrubs. But yeah, look, I will vlog properly soon and have a proper catch up. And I can't wait to see you all then. And hello to all of my new friends. There's so many of you every time I come on here. But take it easy, learn lots, be good, and I'll see you soon.
Hey, it's me.